Hey, what's going on? Patrice here. Less than 2 weeks to Ghana. In 13 days, I will be on a plane to Ghana. I cannot wait to see my love and to see the country and just, I'm going to be there almost a month, guys. I cannot believe almost a month. I don't even know what to say. So I've gotten all my shots. I had to get like 6 shots. Plus, I got a flu shot, so that's 7. I also had to get malaria prevention pills. So I'll be taking those like 2 days before I go, the whole time I'm there, and I think for 5 days after I get back. I've scheduled my COVID test. There is so much you have to do in preparation for an international trip, especially now during COVID. So I really did want to say that you really need to, if you're thinking about traveling, even if you're not going to do it now, I think you should start thinking about looking into the embassy of the country that you're going to visit and see what requirements there are, what travel restrictions there are. I have registered with the State Department under the Smart Travelers Program. And what that does is let your country know where you are. Everybody keeps talking about make sure your embassy knows. Forget the embassy too, but the State Department, the U.S. State Department, if you're in the United States, I've registered with the Smart Travel Program, and they know exactly where I'm going to be, how long I'm going to be there. I don't think they know my flight number and all that stuff when I'm coming back. So I feel good about that. Not that I think anything is going to happen to me, but it's always good. You never know. Maybe a revolution will start over there because we sure enough had one here in the U.S., didn't we? So, with that said, make sure you check with the government, check with CDC, Center for Disease Control, to see if there are any high travel restrictions. Everything is a high risk travel right now. Check with the embassy to see, in the U.S. embassy, I'm sorry, the Ghana embassy in the U.S. was not taking people in person. What they were doing was you had to mail your passport to them with your letter of invitation from your Ghana host. If you don't have a host in Ghana, I don't know what you do. You should call the embassy and find out. I don't know. I'm just blessed enough to have, a very kind and very well situated host that wrote me a letter, and in less than 2 weeks I had my Ghana visa. I had to pay to have my passport and visa returned to me. You pay for the visa, and you can get a multi-entry, or you can get a one-time entry. I chose multi-entry because I plan to go back. Um, and I got it for the duration of my passport. It expires in 4 years, so I got a visa for 4 years. And I don't know what criteria they use. They said they have the Ghana embassy, and probably all embassies have the discretion of determining who is going to get a single entry or multiple entry Ghana visa. So got all that. Got my COVID test scheduled because I have to take a COVID test before I go. You also need to go online and pay for a COVID test for when you get off the plane in Ghana. You will be taking another COVID test. It's $150. And let's see, my visa cost about $100, I think. It's been a minute, so it's either 100 or like 125, something like that. I think it was 100 though. And then the payment of returning the visa to you is about $15. Let's see. Okay, so my COVID test is through my health plan, so I didn't have to pay for it here, but I do have to pay for the one in Ghana. And when I return, I'm gonna have to get it done again there at one of the healthcare facilities. So I don't know how much that's gonna cost, but I don't have to pay for housing because I'm gonna be staying with my Ghana family. So we're gonna be traveling, and I hope that you'll tune back in and hit that bell so you can and subscribe so you can follow me on this adventure. It's gonna be a month of insane, brand new adventures for me, and maybe you will be encouraged to do some traveling yourself. I know that everybody's cautious right now about traveling. I, you know, I'm going to take all the necessary precautions. But honestly, this is what I tell everybody. I live in the U.S., which has the highest rate of COVID anywhere. I mean, like, I'm more apt to get sick here, and I already have, actually. Didn't want to say anything, but I'm well now. And I took all protocol. I wore a mask, sanitized, social distance, in this house by myself all the time, go to the grocery store. I did start going to the gym, and everybody's like, that's where you got it. I was going at 5 in the morning. Nobody around. So anyway, long story short, I'm good, and I'm getting out of here. I've been in the house since March, and I'm ready to go see my baby. Adios, people. Check back in with me.